Hey Threadheads, Darren here. Welcome back to another fly tying tutorial. Today we're going to be tying a bit of a simple pattern. This one's called a Brassie, and we're tying up a jig variation. It's if you've been in fly fishing for a while, you've probably seen this pattern. It's a fairly common one. We're going to be tying this as a jig variation today. So just with a few different modifications from the original. So let's get a fresh hook in the vise. So for this, I'm going to be using a jig hook, and the jig hook I'm using today is a Firehole 516, size 12, and I've got a copper bead on here. This is just a brass bead, and it's a 3.2 millimeter. And for thread, we're going to be using an olive UTC 70D. And let's get started by just putting a little bit of thread right behind the bead. We're going to take that down to just about the point where the bend starts, and then we're going to wind back just behind the bead. Let's trim off that extra. We're going to take a piece of wire. So for this one, I'm using copper wire. You can vary that up with different colors. And I'm using the Unisoft wire, and this is a medium. I like this wire for my Brassies. It's a little bit thicker, so you get coverage on your body a little bit easier. If you go with a thinner wire, I don't feel it doesn't give you as nice coverage, and it's kind of loses a little bit of its brassiness, I guess. So we just wound that down just to where our thread's tied in. Then we're going to come back up. I want to try and make some close touching turns here. And what I want to start doing is building in a bit of a taper. So I'll wind down a little bit, come back. I'll wind a little bit further down and then come back. And you're just slowly building up a bit of a taper underneath. So if you go down a little bit further each time, you've got less wraps of thread down here, and the majority of them are ending up here, so you'll get your underbody built up quicker at this end. And one thing, when you're tying with a jig hook, if you're not using a slotted bead, you'll want to kind of tip out your bead every once in a while, just so that the thread wraps don't bind it down on the bottom here. So we'll go ahead and we'll add a little bit more taper in there. All right, looks pretty good. There's a couple different ways we can add our body here. I'm just going to keep it simple. So you want to make sure you have touching wraps of this wire. And what I do is I kind of pull the wire back just a little bit, not too much, as you're wrapping it forward. And that way you'll line it up against the previous wrap without a gap. And you just have to make sure you pull out at the bottom there, just so that you're not getting caught on the hook point. Of course, if you have a rotary vise, you can just spin the wire up the shank. It makes that part go fairly quickly. I'm going to take that just behind the bead here. And we're going to give a couple wraps. I'm going to put a couple over, one under, over, under. And that just really secures that wire in place. And then to take the wire off, you can either cut it with the back of your scissors here, or you can just pull it tight and wiggle it a few times, and you'll pop it off. And then you don't have to worry about a tag end there. So I'm going to add a quick coat of bone dry onto this. And if you don't have bone dry or the other UVs, resins, you can skip this step. This just adds a little bit of extra durability to the fly. Give that a zap for a few seconds. So last we're going to add a little bit of a dubbed color. So for this I'm using a little bit of diamond dub, and this is my favorite color, the bronze olive. But if you don't have diamond dub, which is soon enough going to be harder and harder to find as superflies cut their production of fly tying materials, you can use something like an Arizona Peacock or ice dub and just use an appropriate color. One of the Peacock colors will work well for here. So we just dubbed on a little noodle, made a little collar, give it a whip finish, and we'll add a second just to make sure. There we go. That's our quick little Brassie jig hook. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and I'll get your name entered into the next draw for stickers, flies, and some fly tying materials as well. Hope you guys like this quick little video. See you in the next one.